Yo, what is up? It's SneaksXD. Y'all already know the routine. I am back with another story time. And before I get into this, I just want to say that I actually already recorded the story time, but it got lost in my computer and I'm so pissed off. But it's alright. It's a new day. I'm just gonna redo it. I'm gonna deal with it. But anyway, let me tell y'all about my worst, and I mean my number one worst ass whooping I ever got from my mom. Oh my god. This happened when I was in fifth grade on my spring break. And if you on spring break, if you taking a break from school, you fuck around and get your ass beat by your parents, and you know you done fucked up. And that's exactly what I did. I fucked up and got my ass beat by my mom when I was in fifth grade. Let me tell y'all how it happened. So to paint the picture for y'all, it's nighttime and it was me and three of my cousins all at my house, and our parents were going out somewhere, and my grandma was babysitting us. And this was all before I moved to Florida. This is all on my mom's side of the family, of course. And my grandma was the one babysitting us. And according to my grandma, we were being way too loud. I don't know. I guess you know how some elderly people get when with noise and all that stuff. But according to her, we was being too loud because we was just in my room chilling watching TV. And I remember we was watching wrestling or something. It was like TNA, and there was a scene when these two dudes came in and on these other two dudes, and they started beating them with belts and shit. And that's such karma. Not karma. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it's funny because of the fact that we watched them get beat with belts, not knowing we was gonna get beat with belts the next day. So it was, like I said, we was being too loud, apparently, to my grandma. And she came in several times telling us to be quiet or she gonna tell my mom, because we was at my mom's house. And we didn't give a fuck. We was just being loud and just laughing, having a good time, because we was kids. Okay, we didn't really care about like her. I mean, I'm not gonna say we didn't care about her. We just didn't care about the fact we were loud, because she was in her room. Her room was right next to mine. She was in there looking at TV. So I don't understand how we were too loud. So the names of my three cousins. I was the oldest. It was my cousin Khalif, who's below me, and then cousin Jada, who's below him, and then my cousin Jacquees, who's below him. And no, not that freaking singer Jacquees that some of y'all females listen to. I don't even know that nigga. But anyway, we hear my grandma yelling in the other room. She said, "Y'all be quiet or I'ma tell your mom." And we, like I said, we did not give a fuck. We was just in there laughing, watching TV. And next thing you know, we fell asleep. I don't even remember falling asleep. All I remember is us waking up in the morning. And we woke up, it was probably like 12 o'clock. It probably wasn't, I don't even think it was morning, but it was like 12 o'clock, and it was sometime in the afternoon. I know that, when I woke up at least. And my mom was home, but my cousin's parents weren't there yet. They were still somewhere, I don't know where they were. But it was just me and my three cousins still. And then all of a sudden, my grandma walks into my room and she says, "Taj, your mama wants you." And right then and right there, I already knew what was about to happen. I was thinking, oh my god, my grandma done snitched on me. I'm about to get my ass beat by my mom. I might as well ask the Lord to forgive me for all my sins. I might as well just pray, because I'm going to die today. This might be my last day alive, because I'm about to get my ass beat. And like some of you know, if you black moms do not play. They will beat your ass until you shit bricks. So I go upstairs. I'm already scared. I'm tiptoeing up the stairs. I'm tiptoeing in my Jordans. You feel me? Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just tiptoeing in my socks. I'm going upstairs. I go in the room, and she already got the belt in her hand. I'm like, oh my god. I'm already crying on the inside. And keep in mind, I was in fifth grade, so I was hella young. And first, she tells me to close the door. And first thing she says to me, "So y'all was being loud last night when your grandma told y'all to be quiet." First thing I did was try to throw my cousins under the boat. I was like, it wasn't even me, it was mainly Jacquees and Khalif. Because honestly, it wasn't really me and Jada making all the noise, it was just them two. And then she goes, "Oh, so it's never you, is it?" Then she turns me around and she started whacking me. She started whacking me with the belt. And my mama, when back then, she would beat you until you cry, you feel me? You would never want to whoop by my mom, but she would beat you until you cry. Funny thing is, I didn't even cry. I had to act like I was about to cry to get her to stop. Like I made some little noise. I was like, I was like a bitch. And then she finally stopped. And I'm glad that she didn't make me like pull my pants down or whatever before she beat me. Like how how some black moms would do when you was young. But then she sent me downstairs, yelled at me, and told me to send one of my cousins upstairs. So I go into my room and we having a debate on who's gonna go next. And we all nominated Jada. In fact, let's just say Jada is he's kind of heavyweight. I'll put it like that. And I'm saying that now because that's going to come into play in a second. So he goes upstairs. He didn't even want to go upstairs. He was already about to cry. He was like, oh, I want to go upstairs, man. Why you gotta be green, man? He was just already about to cry. Oh my god. This story was not funny at the time, but now that I'm thinking about it, this shit is so funny. So he going upstairs and we hear him just creeping up the stairs the same way I was. And he goes into my room and we don't hear nothing. My mom's room was right above my room and we didn't hear anything. We didn't hear no yelling, no cussing, no talking, no dialogue, nothing. And then all of a sudden we just hear him start getting beat. And like I said, he heavyweight, so you can hear him upstairs stomping and shit. All you hear is it's just oh my god, I don't know why I'm laughing at this. He up there getting his ass beat, and then finally when he done, he come back downstairs with his pants half off his ass and his belt was unbuckled. So you know she made him drop his pants before she beat his ass. And then next thing you know, Khalid and Jacquees had to go, either one of them two. And since them two was the main ones who was doing it, we had them both go up there together. And that's what they was gonna do anyway. I guess it would make it like less scary or whatever if they went up there together. But anyway, they go upstairs together, they close the door, and all I hear my mom say is, y'all two was the main ones, and then bow, just whacking. We don't even hear them screaming. We hear them running around the room and shit. I didn't know exactly what was going on until they came downstairs a few minutes later and told me. They was running around the room, and one of my cousins, you know how when you was in like elementary school and y'all had like a tornado drill, you would go into the gym or whatever and get down and like do the armadillo. That's what he was doing in the corner of the room, just to try not to get hit with the belt. And my other cousin ran into the corner. He was laughing and shit, getting beat, and my mom was just getting both of them. It was funny as hell. They got done getting beat. And then next thing you know, we all just went outside and got on our razor scooters because we were that pissed off. We was like, man, we gonna run away and fuck this shit. We didn't really say that, but we wanted to damn sure run away. And then my mom comes back outside. And you know how sometimes when you was younger, you would get beat by your mom and your dad, then 5 minutes later they act all nice to you. Like, you just whipped my ass like a damn slave 5 minutes ago. Like, why are you being so nice all of a sudden? And that's what she did. She just came outside and she was like, y'all hungry? Man, we all looked at each other, looked at her, looked at each other. I looked at them, they looked at me, and we just said, yeah, fuck it, we hungry. We go inside and we ate like some hot dogs or something. Then that's all I could remember. But that's pretty much the story on my worst ass whooping. That was the last ass whooping I ever got in my whole life. And if you guys have any similar stories, let me know in the comments. And by the way, I'm always appreciating constructive criticism. So if you guys have any type of feedback for me or any tips or anything for my videos, let me know in the comments. And by the way, I'm going to be ordering a new microphone today, so that's going to be pretty good. But anyway, that's the story time for today. I'm SneaksXD. Peace out.